Hello guys, in today's video we are going to talk about Sony A7 IV. According to Sony Alpha rumors, we might see Sony A7 IV launched in October 21. I don't know you, but I'm so excited about Sony A7 IV. I want to straight share these rumored specs from Alpha rumors to you. And of course, I will also share my personal thoughts about these specs. So according to Alpha rumors, there is gonna be newly developed 33 megapixel sensor. This is an exciting news, but not for video at least. I don't know how they are going to deal with the low light. But as we know, A7 III was a hybrid camera, so it was good to take pictures and also video, and it's gonna be the same scenario with the A7 IV. So 33 megapixel sensor is really good for pictures, but I just don't know yet how it's gonna perform in the low light scenarios. We have to wait and see the low light performance of the A7 IV. Also, according to Alpha rumors, there will be 15 stops of dynamic range. This is exciting because if you're interested about video, this is a always nice feature to have. And also, according to Alpha rumors, Sony A7 IV will share the same body design of A7S III. As we know, there wasn't any flip out screen on A7 III, but now we're gonna have a flip out screen on the A7 IV. This is kind of an exciting thing because it's 2021, we are almost getting into 22. Why not all the cameras are having flip out screen? Because it's always nice to, being able to see the screen. I believe all the cameras should have flip out screen. And also, let's talk about the EVF and LCD screen performances. The EVF is going to be 3.69 million dots and the LCD screen is probably be around 1.44 million dots. We don't know the brightness of the LCD screen, we just have to wait and see for that future. Another exciting news which Sony Alpha rumors has shared that Sony A7 IV will shoot 4K 30 frames per second video, which is oversampled from 7K. So which means that it's gonna be really crisp and nice looking footage. This is what I'm really excited about. I cannot wait to see how is the final footage is going to look like on A7 IV. And also Sony A7 IV will shoot 4K 60 frames per second video, and it's not going to shoot 4K 120 frames per second because Sony A7S III is shooting 120 frames per second. I think because of that they are not going to put this to this camera because the price is going to be lower than the A7S III. But for my use, 60 frames per second is enough. I wish there would be 120 frames per second for sure. I just hope that they will add that feature in 1080p. I think that's acceptable if you are not able to afford the A7S III. According to Sony Alpha rumors, Sony A7 IV will have 5.5 stops of IBIS. This feature is always nice to have, especially if you're a one-man filmmaker or a photographer. If you have image stabilization, in most scenarios you don't need to carry extra gimbal or anything to achieve creamy looking stable shots. Another good rumor is that Sony A7 IV will have full-size HDMI. I think that's kind of a must if you're a videographer. I don't think if you're a photographer you don't care about that much, but if you're a videographer, I believe you will appreciate full-size HDMI like I do. I think it's nice to have. And also it's gonna use UHS-2 SD cards and also CF Express cards. This is also nice to have different options. I think it's a nice feature. And also I don't know if you can assign one for video and one for pictures, so we just have to wait for these final details, but I hope there will be SD and CF Express, which will give kind of options for everybody. Also, another exciting news is that Sony A7 IV will have same new Sony menu system of the Sony A7S III. people has been complaining about the old menu system of the Sony cameras. I think it will be nice to have the new menu system. In the Sony Alpha Rumors webpage, it was saying that they weren't sure about the price, but they were just guessing it will be around $2,500. And I kind of agree with them on this because I don't think it can go over this price range. If it goes over this price range, I think there is another better camera, which is A7S3. I think I would rather get that one. So I think this will be kind of the line of this camera. So I think we can expect to see $2,500 around-ish price on the A7 IV. These were all the rumors which Sony Alpha Rumors has shared. I don't know you, but I'm kind of excited about this camera. If you look at these specs, Sony A7 IV is kind of in same level with Canon R6. But as a user, as a videographer, I prefer video cameras, and Sony has been putting so much effort to their video camera lineup, and I'm currently using Panasonic GH5. As a user, I have been in the market to buy a new camera. I have been using GH5 for a while now. This camera was a workhorse. Currently I'm shooting with the GH5, and I have seen the GH6 leaks as well, but I'm kind of not impressed with them so much. Of course, 4K 120 exciting on the GH6, but I want to kind of switch to a full frame. I think it's the time, and Canon is not the option for me as a videographer. That's why I'm so hyped about the Sony A7 IV. I think it will be a nice camera to switch a camera system. These were my personal opinions on the Sony A7 IV. Please drop a comment down below what you think about these specs and what would you like to see more on the A7 IV. Please drop a comment down below. That's it for today, guys. I hope this video was helpful for you. I will make more videos about the A7 IV leaks or rumors if there is gonna come new ones, so stay tuned for those and consider subscribing if you're interested about this kind of content, and I will see you guys in the next one.